Welcome over to the paddock for our paddock demonstration this morning. Also, just before we get started, don't forget we've got some walking tours that are taking place. So if anybody wants to get signed up, there's a little stand over here for some free guided tours from our staff. And then we've got this will be the last event this morning before we close down the Sunrise Trackside Breakfast of the Works. But the gates open back up at 11 o'clock. Hope everybody can come back out to the races this afternoon. We have Denise here from Central Kentucky Riding for Hope, who's been a participant of ours at the Sunrise Trackside program for many years now. It's great to have you back this morning, Denise.
Thank you so much. We're glad to be here.
Yeah, so we've got some ponies out this morning, and hopefully we'll get an opportunity to get out and involved in with the guests that are around this morning. But first and foremost, let's tell us a little bit about Central Kentucky Riding for Hope and its purpose and how the foundation got started.
Absolutely, thank you. Central Kentucky Riding for Hope is a 36-year-old nonprofit, so we have been located at the Kentucky Horse Park serving the community for a long time now, and we're very blessed to have received the support of the community. Our mission is to serve the community by serving individuals with special physical, cognitive, emotional, and social needs through equine activities. And what I really like to say is that could be any of us on any given day. We do have a model where we partner with other organizations, and that looks like we have a full-time public school, so we partner with Fayette County Public Schools for that. 64 high school students come to school full-time the entire school year to attend school at our facility, and also really work on those career readiness skills. It is a career readiness school is the purpose. And then when school is out, we'll spend the summer partnering with Easter Seals Cardinal Hill to serve 15 children with severe medical needs in a full-time day program, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. And each day, every individual has the opportunity for therapeutic riding. And that's a wonderful opportunity for families to have a full summer daycare program and for their child to be able to be engaged in the horse capital of the world with a horse every day.
So they say what's good for the outside of the horse is good for the inside of the man.
We embody that.
We embody that,
we
that
do.
mantra. And you know, what does the horse do for the human psyche, you know? I mean, it's amazing, isn't it?
It is totally amazing, and it is about the physical as well as the mental, as well as the emotional, as well as the cognitive. Physically, the movement of the horse provides so many healing attributes, just the building of the core and the strength to help an individual walk and building that strength. So after sitting on the horse, maybe I have the strength and the fine motor skills to be able to hold a spoon and feed myself. Those very, very basic daily living skills. And then also emotionally, for individuals who have experienced trauma, to be able to partner, whether it's a horse this size or whether it's a thoroughbred that stands 16 plus hands, to be able to partner with a horse and develop trust skills and self-confidence skills is really just amazing.
I've personally been able to get out and see this in operation, and it's truly amazing when you see a child come out and it just lights up their day and what it changes and how it affects them. It's amazing to watch it transform a special needs person from the first time that they arrive until when they get on that horse and when they have to leave. But talk a little bit about that, and you know, you have various age levels that come out and that what that does for them.
We do. We serve from 4 years old until. So we have many seniors in our program as well, maybe someone who is recovering from surgery and receiving therapy in those ways to make themselves stronger. We also really, and this is where we're so appreciative of the community and the financial support to make this program happen, because right here in the horse capital of the world, for many people who have medical challenges, the vast majority of their financial resources goes for medical expenses. So to be able to have a horse and all of the expenses related to taking care of a horse, to be able to come to a facility like ours and to be able to work with, whether it's riding or working from the ground, whatever they're doing, whatever type of services they're offered, to be able to experience that with the horse. They wouldn't financially be able to do so otherwise. So it's really providing a special need in the community.
And all the support that you receive from the community and from organizations allows the participants to participate with this. But there's also opportunities for people to get involved, volunteer, and you have fundraisers throughout the year that are really, really a lot of fun, but go for a great cause.
They are. I'll address volunteers first. Our wonderful volunteer coordinator has informed me that we need 4,863 volunteer hours in the months of June and July to provide the services. That is a lot of hours. That kind of scares me, I'll be honest. But I know that this community steps up, and I know that that will happen. We need volunteers to help us take care of the horses, to sidewalk, to lead our horses, to provide mentoring to our students. We also need help with our special events and fundraisers, as you were saying. We will be back here at Keeneland the last Saturday in June, June the 24th, for Night of the Stars, which is a fun event. It is a dinner, it is a silent auction, it is a live auction. We will have 8 horses dressed up in full costume with 8 riders helping us to raise money. And it really, really is a fun night. But we need lots of resources to help set that up as well.
We talk a little about the horses that we have here today.
Yes.
What are these? And then also, what other types of horses do you have? I mean, you mentioned earlier that can be at many levels.
Many levels. I have partnered with Miss Jubilee. She is the senior mare in our mini herd, and she is the boss, I will tell you. She knows that she is boss mare. But this is our herd of wonderful miniature horses that helps to, maybe an individual has autism and they're not able to even go to a public park because they're so afraid of animals in general. And these miniature horses have the wonderful patience to work through those fears. And so that's transforming for a family, because once they're able to become friends with this miniature horse, then they're able to go to areas that have dogs and cats and other animals in the community. And as well, we mentioned our thoroughbreds. We have a herd of retired thoroughbreds that primarily works with our military program, our veterans, and our school program. So I'm going to step over here just a little bit. So Jubilee, the bigger the horse, the more afraid they are of a miniature. So we're going to step over here for just a moment. We also have a herd of Norwegian fjords. They are small draft horses that are known for their big bone and they're very sturdy. So we also have quarter horses that you would think of. Really just about any breed we have.
Right. Horse coming, schooling through the paddock here. It's actually good education for them, and they need to get used to those surroundings. When you talk about the thoroughbreds or the miniatures, is one breed better than the other, or can you pretty much train any breed to be a horse that you can be a part of the program?
Sure, good question. It really depends on how the horse is going to serve in the program. And our mission here, and we keep talking about the horse country, the horse capital of the world, was to be a very diverse center. So, for example, our thoroughbreds work really well with our military and our veterans programming. Whereas our calmer Norwegian fjords that really have this nice, calm, quiet demeanor, they work much better with small children with severe medical disabilities, and also just size. It's often very difficult to sidewalk and help a rider if the horse is too tall. So you need a smaller horse for that. Whereas if I'm an adult, again, that has served in the military, I might want that fire and that spirit from the thoroughbred. So it depends on how the horse is going to serve.
It may be hard to tell, but the horse gets something out of this too, right? I mean, the
Oh, they
horses
do.
really interact with your participants, and you can see how much it's helping them too as well.
You really can, and that's a piece that I don't think we talk enough about, so I'm glad you mentioned something this morning. All of the horses really love their job, and I'll have horses very frequently when the riders have finished for the day and they dismount, they turn around and the horse seeks them out to give them a hug. Or when the rider walks into the barn, they will nicker for them. The horses are very attached to their clients. They really, really are. And they love the work that they do. They know that they're providing a service.
You think they have a true sense of that?
I absolutely know they do. When we as staff, we ride our horses as well for training purposes. Our horses know the difference when we're riding them and then when they really need to be careful and take care of their client. They take care of their clients.
Yeah. It's fantastic. Anyone have any questions? Again, we have Central Kentucky Riding for Hope out here with us this morning with a set of miniatures that just an incredible program at the Kentucky Horse Park. You said how many years?
36 years.
36 years for Central Kentucky Riding for Hope now, and just an incredible program. So anybody got any questions for Denise this morning out here? So again, the next event, I guess, is the end of June for the fundraiser out here at Keeneland. And where can people find out some more information about that?
You can go to our website, www.ckrh.org, and find out about Night of the Stars, plus our other fundraising events, plus if you're interested in volunteering to fulfill some of those volunteer hours, or if something has touched you this morning and you really feel like you want to make a donation. www.ckrh.org.
And talk about one more thing about the volunteers. What if someone has never even held a horse before? Can someone come in and you'll teach them how to be around those animals as well, right?
Absolutely. Many of our volunteers have always wanted to be engaged and be around a horse, but have never been able to. And so they learn their basic skills right here at CKRH. So no horse experience required.
Excellent. Well, thanks again. Let's have a nice round of applause for CKRH this morning. And thanks for coming out, Denise, and we look forward to having you out again soon.
Thank you so much for having us. We appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, everyone, for coming out for Sunrise Trackside this morning. Hope you can make it back out to the races this afternoon. 11 races on the card, first post 105. Gates open at 11 a.m. So look forward to seeing everybody back out the races. Thank you.